K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.
Yet your memo how? Emma Nana the Danko Akufo Addo, Omampenia, what became after the then special prosecutor, Senate petition, so investigating Mahama and in the Bushampo.
Okay, then 101.0.
Look, Kwame.
I know that investigation was over what?
On the Airbus matter. Look, make us a sure. In fact, there was a meeting held with the SP there. A close associate of Nanado Danko Akufo Addo. I can't show they should go ahead and charge John Mahama. Now, almost charging now won't do anything. It is the special prosecutor then. I can say, but the constitutional dictates no. The man enjoys immunity from prosecution. And so he is not going to put his reputation and permit Obi politics. Because you see, we're then heading towards the 2020 election. And it has become clear that John Mahama was going to be Akufo Addo's opponent in the 2020 election. What was that? Immediately, the then special prosecutor, Martin Amidu, I can say, no, I'm not going to do it. In fact, it will say, or issue statement, the Emma, Nana Santi, the group, and responding said, no, it is not in the place of Martin Amidu to decide who enjoys immunity or not. Because you see, when Martin Amidu brings that issue, he should go ahead, he should go ahead and charge John Mahama and let him come to court and accept his immunity. You know what Ofori went through in the hands of KK Amwa? And yes, you these are things I witnessed myself. Look, Mr. Wu, Atto Ofori Atankasa say they should prosecute Atto.
There
Money Ben why? Look, me, November 2017.
Atto the case now. You can for that and cast him prosecuting.
Complete. Now what they say, Richard Japa audio no. I know also Godfrey Dame say Ken and the president were putting pressure on him.
Yeah. That tip.
We're putting pressure on him. Look, information I asked and no crash say they were determined that by November 15th, Atto would have been convicted.
Now yeah day.
When you need to stand your yaka dear was my muha. What is in that? Obi Anyoshi, who cried over Bruce. Say you declare wanted in Cheno. Said you, who cried the one you declare wanted. That's me. Sorry, I'm fast. Emma, former AG, Maretta Fermi. I got by 5:30. I said, do you want? So, may prepare Akufo. She rushed to Dr. Yene's house. That's as a police for armed police officers. Oma surrounded Dr. Yene Field, former deputy attorney general. Then see now. So they're investigating matters involving America. Now, as deputy attorney general, I will throw legal opinion on the matter. If you are criminalizing legal opinion, which lawyer will be safe in this country?
Lawyer Godwin Ediji Tamaklo, acting CEO, ma MP, director legal, Edima NDC. And the hawk, the Bokrata, the Assemblyaba, was say, Ediji, Abodi, was say, we've only begun the beat. stop crying. Beat Ben, what I say, but boy, beat a Nadia, and you say, Bank at the Nigeria, but one on the
So, Black Woman, once again, sorry, a shower with you for okay. Saturday, we call TV3 program from the key point. Na a moon comodiana Omode special prosecutor and Mr. Ken Ofori Atta in some debate speaker. Nti when a buy an anami bisasio, BTA special prosecutor the press conference. W in some okay, you know. Not me bisasio. At this juncture, what exactly has happened? A segment one see. It's me use and no the draw experiences are Black women. Me ankasa as lawyer. Me clients a firm from 2017 ABC 2024 na medituja. Look, Black women. Enipa afanyoma mu bebre. Sometimes at the personal level, you want to say, okay, you know, let bygones be bygones. Something. Now, Sebio, sometimes, you know, what now can say, how come say a group of people feel say, Omo die, Omet Miayo, Ayakayaka die, Omet Miabu in Marseille. Omet me say within, but oh dear, only who quiet. Share you, omit me as bisa. I am entiasi. Look, I've always said, Black woman, we need to get to a point where Yenina Yabeka say, a mine yes, a your crew, yes, NPP ND. Na Sebio, you say, Ucha, Wata Chama, area. One winner, yeah. What that? Sebio, or Mamuano, we are socially interconnected. It gave you all know the watching in an so, Manyadi, it's in the good in Massipoto. Maybe I the winning say, what you came with you, if you are winning be back. Enemy. Into no bibiano and seeing you very cautious. Black women, tell you. Yet your memo how? Ima na not the Danko Akufo or Mampinia what became. I said the then special prosecutor send me petition. So investigating Mahama and then the Busian.
Okay, then 101.7.
Look, Black women.
I know that investigation was over what?
On the Airbus matter. Look, make us a sure. In fact, there was a meeting held with the SP there. A close associate of Nanado Danko Akufo. I can't show. They should go ahead and charge John Mahama. Now, almost charging now won't do anything. It is the special prosecutor there. I can say, but the constitutional dictates no. The man enjoys immunity from prosecution. And so he is not going to put his reputation and permit Obi politics. Because you see, we're then heading towards the 2020 election. And it has become clear that John Mahama was going to be Akufo's opponent in the 2020 election. What was that? immediately, the then special prosecutor, Martin Anu, I can say, no, I'm not going to do it. In fact, it will say, or issue statement, the Emma, Nana Santi, the good to a respondent said, no, it is not in the place of Martin Amidu to decide who enjoys immunity or not. Because you see, when Martin Amidu brings that issue, he should go ahead, they should go ahead and charge the Mahama and let him come to court and accept his immunity. This is the level at which that now the Akufo do any of which you for. But you're telling you, and weaponizing prosecution, investigation among us. It will be discussed. So you, if a whole former president could go through an investigation and criminal prosecution, as we speak, Obi Alekenokoya side. Has anybody touched him? Has anybody done any wrong to Ken? Look, that's what I mean. We said no, a dog. We cry. We'll feed the year, so okay, yeah. But why doing 2018 around April,
Okay, then.
We'll feed the year, so. Offer me to discuss the freezing and defreezing of Ofori's bank account. Okay.
I
Okay.
me type
When you do here,
Debbie.
Yoko boss and your friend the KK Amwa. When you know?
Dr. Kegamo Minimpa. Former police officer, senior police officer.
Look, KK Amwa as Yoko boss, if freezing the bank account of Ofori, then here, or say do I go HR 23,000 Ghana, still 23,000 Ghana cedis at your Ofori account.
The badger, and yet 23,000.
And yet dollars, so 23,000 Ghana cedis into Ofori bribe of 23,000. Wow, so I'm going to go anymore. I stand on my no. Sebi. Dr. Opuni, to be our born a bra papa, medical doctor of several years. Atna Confanoche, then Atna Germany. So Beje Briber, a year 23,000 Ghana cedis. Maketi Amwa. If we see Opuni account for 1 solid year. Now we need. And now yes, I did. After 1 year under the Yoko Act, you are court. So you are frozen this account for 1 year. Investigation will be also there. Why yes? Now you call High Court with a motion or notice. I wish he's hearing me this morning. In the High Court. I remember telling him that KK, you're a lawyer and a former police officer. Let's treat each other with fairness. You won't hear it. If you are filing a motion or notice, but what you and Miami ensure said he was served with this motion or notice to defreeze the bank account of Dr. Ofori. And Chibiana Jaja Odiasemo, you appear before the judge. Me, Senior Eric, Tieku, and Samuel Kudo, which are High Court. High Court, why you see Yoko, a lawyer for a buy. In the movie, application. Welcome. The movie application you be in a judge to decide Yoko. Are you opposed to the application to defreeze the account? The lawyers for Yoko, we are not opposed. It is what I say. So you are not opposed and you allow the lawyer to speak up to this point only for you to say you are not opposed. Just say Georgina Dacha, it's not a court of appeal judge. I remember this issue vividly. Ella, Oyi, Freeze, no. What I'm doing,
Debbie.
Yoko Fona Abba Court, Abba judge said we are not opposed. Immediately the judge took the freezing off Opuni's account. Ye pay court less than 1 hour. No matter file a new application. Now expert to freeze the account again.
So say
Abro. So if you were opposed, we brought an application or notice. Come and argue your case. 1 year. Go back court, class up a judge, they said you are not opposed.
And the money in contention is was a paltry 23,000.
23,000 Ghana cedis. You fancy in a judge, I can't see okay. Welcome me. When we say here pay na in a mobile back now with an application ex parte. An application ex parte to freeze the account. Again, they say, we just left court a while ago. Your lawyers informed the court that they were not opposed to the application. And anything a judge may freeze, a year day, a fee so. If you feel, you want to freeze the application expert without our knowledge. In the SAFA, a different application or notice. So now they came. Now the judge says that, oh, you freeze, and that she wants to err on the side of caution. Welcome. Immediately in the Echo Supreme Court. Look, Echo Supreme Court. Welcome. Justice Joche no more over Supreme Court panel. Almost beside the lawyer for Yoko said, what exactly is the bone of contention? So there is a 23,000 Ghana cedi deposit. So the Supreme Court judges asked, if anything, and the essence of freezing the account is to preserve evidence. So why not limit the application to only the 23,000? You are freezing the account of somebody for 1 year. How were you expecting him to feed his family? Kekiamwa, he's alive. Active. And I know where the instruction came from him. You see, that coming. Kekiamwa, and then or a retired police officer. And yes, sir. It is actually obi the frivolous allegation be crab the total so. Na obi say or your investigation no. On the account of freezing. As a police officer, retired police officer, set the pension and fund the account. So imagine for 1 year, Kekiamo, the bill would be say do not I thought say with his experience in life, he will have the benefit of ensuring reform. He allowed himself to be used. I think Kekiamo, the number of times I was in court fighting him. In fact, there was one time I even challenged his appointment as a retired officer. You see, you treat your fellow man. If you go to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court judges, if beside the lawyer for you could say, Mrs. Abotia or something. I think she's now a Circuit Court or High Court judge. I will be found and say, Madam, assuming you are no longer a public officer, and these things are done to you, how would you feel? In a man, Supreme Court unanimously taking off the freezing order on the police bank account. I think April 2018. Look, Ofori was arrested. Ella, Omoko said, "If you na ye bibia, Omuye and Omusu, Omu de no call ni maame ekrum our doma, maybe anyhow something. Masa, on the way, almost do Kumasi, almost need their counter back. Almost need their counter back. So, what exactly has John Mahama done to any NPP member? From January 7th, I was taking over power. I was taking the oath of office today. Then why NPP leave?
I saw bet you Ofori Atta.
NPP need being. And a John Mahama can tell me, say, Uncle that counter back. And now police maybe I can say, oh yes, sir. Said you. You see, that's what I mean. We see the issue that they are not make us say, oh, you are for sir.
Now I saw it. And that what is that? Law. Who's the issue by Michelle Dr. Puni? Over the issue now or church and nothing. And my can say he doesn't feel comfortable cross say because feel but because of Felice or my body feel.
Mr. Kwame, they came to his house, ransacked the house, and said it is not enough. Now almost caught me mommy a crew in Doma, do Kumasi, and the man that can't back. Said you may know because it's here. Said. We know the Komobi, and maybe a bit when I make answer. Look, hey man, any Mordecai. Said you didn't need beyond. That story, no, should tell you to be careful about tomorrow. You see, say now, the Akufo Ofori Office of Special Prosecution. We feed the years on America, and America say, well, maybe, Sebi. Special Prosecutor Office, and yet the first time, the annual big rather, Mahama. It never ends well.
Yeah, it could be Krano. It was alleged to one bribe.
They then appear. Who was then the special prosecutor during the PNDC time? Eventually, she was described with Kowus Motors.
Kowus Motors.
The Ghana Commercial Bank account for London. In fact, to be a criminal law, via jurisdiction, criminal jurisdiction is one of the famous cases appear in the Republic. Because later, Omu bank account for London, Omukaye also the crime happened in London, in Ghana, new jurisdiction.
That is a crime in your committee.
But it happened outside the jurisdiction. In fact, Obiawaye criminal law, Ghana will tell you, appear in the Republic. He was a special prosecutor. It's a crisis at time, no, we should exercise caution. But with him, so that's that time, no, the bank of Akufo, not being none, and they say, oh, be good, John Mahama, you must say, what do you mean here? The circumstance under which Martin Amidu left with the NDP was not on a good note. It's not being none, and they say, with that anger and way of Martin, you know, Obe exploit it was city office, no, so, say, NDP, Nuclear, and Meden Atuano. Citizen vigilante, then the day. In fact, the day or appointed Martin, or Jubilee House, or Bayfair. No name. Like him, no name, say. Adena or children, no, upon our bono. Bible can the council of Ahithophel. The council of Ahithophel. And she may be they say Martin now started calling no mother serpent of corruption. It's okay.
Oh.
What we are saying, what conspire against Obi, Nanyanko Pon say, Debita, and Yenesa. Kwame, Sebi. He said, Jabi, one appointed.
And I'm not Akufo.
Mahama appointed.
Debbie.
Why not? Or say, why you were so Minister Afre Senoporiata? Dr. Henry. And yet the special prosecutor appointed by Addo himself. When we say we are sitting on. Baby, I am a can. You say, oh, you are phone, son. No, I shall want that. Look, we know what Opuni went through in the hands of KK Amwa. That's what I mean. And yes, you, these are things I witnessed myself. Look, Mr. Wu, Atto Forcing. Ofori Atankasa may say they should prosecute Atto Forcing.
Debbie.
Money Ben, why? Look, me, November 2017.
Atto Forcing case now you can Ofori Atankasa and prosecute.
Complete. Now what they say, Richard Japa audio no. I know also Godfrey Dame say Ken and the president were putting pressure on him.
Yeah. That tip.
We're putting pressure on him. Look, information cry asked and no cry say they were determined that by November 15th, Atto Forcing would have been convicted.
Now you're day.
When you need to stand your yaka dear or my muha. What is in that? Obi Anyoshi, who cried over Bruce. Say you declare wanted in Chino. Said you, who cried the one you declare wanted. That's what I mean. Me sorry, I'm a fan. And now, former AG, Maretta Freme, I got by 5:30. I said, "Did you want?" So, may prepare Akufo. She rushed to Dr. Yene's house. That's what I mean. As a police, armed police officers, surrounded Dr. Yene, former deputy attorney general. Then, so, they're investigating matters involving America. Now, as deputy attorney general, I will throw legal opinion on the matter. If you are criminalizing legal opinion, which lawyer will be safe in this country? Because you, a lawyer for your training is to proffer opinion legally, your due diligence and others. Now, if you begin to criminalize the writing of legal opinion, which lawyer will be safe in this country? Now, come here. Say you, my client are back. I'm not a set of facts. As a lawyer, my person may enter into a transaction. So advise me, no matter show me opinion. And you see, no matter down Akufo, Godfrey Dame Gloria Akufo, and send the police officers, Emma, Omoba, Dr. Yene Horn. And you should be saying, these are things we witnessed. At the end, almost the phone, the MacBook, and the password. A dear, the phone, the MacBook, and they call London. Crow. Anything and I have now to cover Crow at the ball, my mom.
And some was you.
Crow. In a Mukofa crew in London, ever. Or some graph on a cofa crew by on any back. And now, that one. Yes, sir, Dr. Yene phones, echo London. Omuko checking me, email you be there. No, in your service as a lawyer. Say, member G, the phones back.
Dominic
Ayeni. Deputy Attorney General, now Attorney General.
Wow.
Dr. Ida, when we say we're sending armed officers there for any NPP appointee. So, these things happen and everybody kept quiet because it was normal. Well, that's what I mean. He said, Nyami Sector Minister John Jinapo. Now, the 6-year-old child, no. That's police for both running there. Say as deputy minister he was involved in America, so they are investigating him. Oh, John Jinapo, MP. Oh, courtesy kakra. Oh, the Honorable John Dinapo, we are investigating you in connection with Mary. You are a person of interest. Report to the CIA. Mami Tiwado Dankwa. No, no, CID boss. She authorized those invasions. Mami Tiwado Dankwa. That's what I mean. Do you know what people went through? The Honorable Dr. Kwabena Donko.
Wow.
Now, armed police officers. No, man, when you see Addo. Why? He was the minister under Christian American. Now, only.
And you are politics equal. No, and you need Casao. And now I am Moody Chesanu.
Yeah. Look, me and my client for some reasons. Now, police officers. No. There's a unit at the police CID. You're from forensic financial unit. I'm a cohort and I'm a client. You do one who say he's under arrest. You know, straight, you're calling fear for a search. Now, it's not police come, no. Any police for in the calling fear. You do the fear. Oh, yeah, scatter the bedroom. The mask, the phone, the phone, the mask. Desktop almost there was so almost finding now at the command crew so one fan call London and call your examination of it. Now coming. Maybe also company Mediano Omen will be as one of the directors, your friend Mahama. Said you Nipa a bro a woman team. Oh, how no, Mahama no. Only then I know more drink. No more drink say a John Mahama sister Hawa. And say, hey, Omakoye Reki, I will if you did that. Mom should I be? And yet, Mr. Jumaire, this Hawa is a retired nurse. No, so. Now, you see, because this woman retired nurse. Satan Krana in Susie Gunina. Now, I'm in the poor police CID. And yes, you will be so near, and I made no coy. But the pillar too. The police go out. And almost the uncle too, or domestic. Almost do all new routes in Libya. Now, I'm in the then will be a NPP appointee as we speak today. What has any person done as we speak today? That one. Look, me and my client. So, Sebio, a Pegasus system almost toy. Under cross-examination, besides, are you saying that the price of the Pegasus was inflated or say no? So what exactly was your procurement system? So is that so? The client echoed almost convicted for 4 years imprisonment. The client said you now or yet dialysis twice every week. He had battled kidney problem for 19 years. Only man for that in Sawan prison. In fact, other in Sawan prison, Ofi in Sawan prison, a bath, Tema, Maritime Hospital, was Tema. Obahonum, a bed dialysis, yes, I did not call in Sawan prison. Alaji Osman, former National Security, Deputy National Security Coordinator. They did not go to. Now, so as we speak, then look, I was lawyer in that matter. Obia here, Nana do dance for Akufo, the bush and Bibiana.
Some friend, I must be cheer for the Atta.
And yet, special prosecutor and Addo Nankasa appointing an channel, and so a channel. Don't come in. Save you. Young folk is here, Japan. John Mahama appointing, no,
there be.
Why they appointed, no?
President. Now, don't go Akufo.
Who even nominated them? Godfrey Dame.
Aye.
Save you, grandfather. Yet your memoir, the same special prosecutor, and you're the investigating, my Mrs. Adapa. At the end of the day, one casting when push into young come back to Yoko. So, it doesn't mean, say, Obibia, special prosecutor investigating Biano or finding wrongdoing against the person. So, where is the fear? And yes, special prosecutor, investigating Charles do one.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I can say, well, who any wrongdoing? And you know.
Oh, no.
So, what exactly is the fear? Are we saying, say, Kenneth Kuntun Kunuku is above the law? Is that what we are saying?
No.
Are we saying, say, he cannot be investigated by the people who investigated the former president? If the former president was not above the law and could be investigated, no, special prosecutor came and took statement from John Mahama. The clergy, moral society, are him for. Anna,
yeah.
Say, Abana, Yede Bobano. It's me the bot it you. Okay, I will feed you so one day we can't say me say. There's only of one son.
No, I showed you.
There's only of one son.
No, I showed you.
Look, the horror that people went through under the rule. Now, say, do the infant change. What they said, no, not your damn quick do any Natini General. I guess I've done to ya, friend, Gregory Afoko.
Ah, Papa, not some yamia, case in me, who's the say, ye, you, say, what would you be a
brother? My brother for Afoko, you know, the big good in the master. Now, do you know something? Even the judge who granted Gregory Afoko bill almost transferred from the court complex to who high court. Justice Wedi. For granting Afoko bill, you transfer. Now, look, even in Ofori's matter, after Justice Onyenuga went on retirement, someone signed a case no to Anoche Juma Justice. Justice Anoche Juma can know after a criminal matter no dey. A person started de novo, like a best starting anew, so that on one bit me have the appreciation of the issues. But for that decision, Justice Anoche Juma took, immediately he was transferred to Kumasi High Court.
Okay, then 101.7.
Assembly.
Don't come me. Judge Onoye Nejuma.
Odi Mreye Juma.
Odi Mreye Juma. Look, the things Godfrey Adame has done to people in this country. Don't come me. You have no idea. And I always say, look, don't come me. Tell you, me, I'm a young man. I did do all me for when you didn't hear. Now, what said you one man, another Danko Kufado, 80-year-old man, to use you to abuse your fellow Ghanaians. 80-year-old, he has nothing to lose. You are going to live the rest of your life with this guilt. Was it necessary? No, coming. Was it absolutely necessary for the things that happened? Not yet, At the point, it was like it was a crime to be an NDC member. Bonnie Ben. Me, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
If somebody has committed an offense, take him to the protocol. And in some dignity. Look, in Western Yefeno, the trial of Akufo. Now Akufo. Then the second accused was then the chief director of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Sylvester Animana. Oh,
I see. No.
The man sometimes or back court and the next court of course grand no name.
Why yari?
Oh yari cry. Look, you the little wheelchair move. You the not back court.
They said the army a Hosni Mubarak no.
Oh, Kwame. Animana. Look, all 3 years. Last minute. And no crown. It was because God felt said Niyariano was delaying the trial. Because he wanted Atto and Zapa part of it to be hardly completed. So, do you know what government has taken people through in this country? Government. Do you know the horror, the anguish government that's not true in this country? Me, I am a witness, and yes, you will be you. Sometimes I leave court and I ask state prosecutors, look, you guys, what is it that you are doing? They said, Sylvester, Animana. It is not because government any will. They simply wanted the Atto forcing and Japa side to be handled in a last minute also a filing discontinuance. Because his main target was Atto forcing and Japa. Particularly Atto forcing. In fact, if you Japa take now or fake, which Japa is just a collateral damage. I ask you, here, but the court ticket here will be a begging to be a targeted ticket here, you know. Would the main fan and come so that it will give it some semblance, oh, and you will be Japa in open court. Say, this is what Godfrey Yeboadami told him in the house of a Supreme Court judge. You've taken people through all this. Said you. With the Debbie American, with that Australian Ponyanko. So I'm not gonna on my opinion to say John Mahama. But you've been thinking, look, a president who the predecessor and now Obiawa takes you over from him. Said you on my opinion, Akufo, I'm not very man. For whatever is worth. Someone can still investigate Atta, even though your mommy Nadu Mills in her unpublished memo or trust said, and that President soldiers came to her house and all of the police officers
Eja Mills fee.
At least publicly, Saturday was British Columbia or Chile. One we say after 2000 election, he went back to British Columbia.
Sure, I know.
To teach. So people have gone through all these things. Among Kasai, said you want to show Kudia Kasa. Look at Sedu Agongo. They said, look, during the trial of Sedu Agongo and Ofori, Sedu Agongo, Eyare, you, enough, yet they excuse duty at the back court. So, no one follow. You know, Godfrey Ishmael investigators, someone call hospital home. No one call say, I'm passing Sedu Agongo or one. Yeah. I mean, what is it? What is it? Or NDC members here, we deserve this. Is that the claim?
I see.
This NDC, NPP, within a kind of duopoly, I see US, Republicans and Democrats. It will be alternating. And it is the more reason why we need to be sober. What me call social media? I don't say NPP communicators that oh, only NDC members have been convicted for corruption. Oh, is that so? Okay. Obinaka and ask them, or is it tomorrow expect that?
Tomorrow expect.
Hello, government.
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.